Welcome to Ogbaska TV channel.
What is the duty of the police in this society is to protect lives and property, or lives and properties of the citizens. So it is their duty to look after us in the society. So when we see anything otherwise, we have to speak out as citizens of that country. Now, I saw this video. Let's talk about Seun Kuti. Yeah, Seun was arrested because he slapped a policeman. Do you understand? He rough-handled a policeman, and that was why he was arrested. Yeah, and he's been taken to court. You know, what we heard today is that he's been granted bail. But there was one thing they did to this Seun yesterday that I saw. They went into Seun's house to search his house. What was they searching for? That was not the place of the crime. That was not the scene of the crime. You search places where a crime has been committed to determine certain things. Maybe they want to get some things from him. But for this Seun's case, he was on the third mainland. Is third mainland Seun's room? Why did the police go to Seun's house where his wife and children were? Number one is a trauma for those children. They've seen the trauma on the road while they were coming back. That was why they said Seun attacked the policeman in the first place. Like I said, Damn Twitch, you're welcome. Like I said, I'm not, siding Seun in this part. Like, for him to have attacked a policeman, that was condemned by me yesterday. But I'm going to condemn this act of police going into Seun's house to search his house. For what? What was the search all about? Is it to determine that he sells Igbo or what? Of course, we all know he smokes now. And that is not the bone of contention. That was not why he was arrested in the first place. So why go into his house to search his house? The children have seen trauma. They've gone through trauma on the third mainland bridge. Because according to what we heard, the policeman was drunk and he almost hit them into the lagoon. Now, let's just keep something clear. The case is in court and it's going to be dealt in by court. But the children witnessed all that. The aggression of their dad, that was not too good. They witnessed it. Now, you policemen now going into Seun's house where those kids that have just gone through a trauma, you are going into that house to search the house. What are they searching the house for? That is the question we want to ask Nigerian police. Why searching Seun's house? That is not the scene of the crime. At least, what are you going to look for in his house? Nigerian police, answer us. As if that is not enough, I now saw this video. Please, let's watch this video. The NSAS issue, we have not parried. People are still angry at Nigerian police, how they have been handling Nigeria and Nigerians. And today, we saw again police brutality in another form. Where did I share it into? Sorry, lovely. We saw policemen beating Okada man like no man business. There was no point eating this man. Okada man was just on his way doing his business. These are the things the youths go through daily in the hands of the people that are supposed to be custodians of the law. But they are the ones breaking the law. You have said now that Seun came out to slap a policeman because all these people are tired of the way they are being handled in the country. Not that we are saying what Seun did was right, but this provocation, daily provocation on the youths. The youths are tired. This is an Okada man that was doing his own business. Let's assume you've asked him for money as usual and he refused to give you people. See the way he was beating and his Okada was taken away from him. That is his livelihood. And then you are saying there are so many thieves, robbers, Yahoo boys in Lagos State or all over Nigeria. Because the little way they can make their money, you are denying them that right. Why would you stop? I've said it severally. These policemen need reorientation. They need to be trained properly on the way they even talk to people. Common to even speak to you politely, it's a difficult thing for policemen in Nigeria. Shehu's attitude came out of the annoyance, the provocation, the way you have been dealing with youths in the country. And that was what brought NSAS. What were those youths fighting for? They were fighting for their rights. How police will stop you on the way? You're just going, all because you have a bag, a backpack or something. They will stop the youth. What do you have there? You're a Yahoo boy. Next thing, they are beating them. Next thing, they are taking their laptops. They are taking nothing, no reasonable investigation being done. Just for the fact that you're seeing a young man on the way. It's like profiling. Even here, we complain of profiling when they see a black person going with a backpack or with hood and they stop them. They are profiling them. It's the same thing you're doing to our youth in Nigeria. They are being profiled because of the fact that they are having laptops. Does that mean because you have a laptop on you, that means you're a Yahoo boy? What makes him a Yahoo boy? What makes her a Yahoo babe? Clifford Adeniyi. Honestly, it is a lawless country. A lawless country. We remember the time, you remember that lady, that lawyer, that was killed by a policeman. That was killed by a policeman in Niger, Christmas period, if you all can remember. What was that policeman, maybe the DPO or one big guy in the police, came out publicly on social media. He said he was doing that out of, his official duty. But he was just relating it to Asasi AD. What is Asasi AD? That there is a spiritual implication on what happened to the policeman that day. He was saying that the policeman must have been, jazzed in a way that he didn't even know what he was doing. Because that was not the policeman's actual behavior or character. It's out of character that the way he behaved by shooting and killing that lady with pregnancy. Police came out to say we pay assassini ati edi. So, níjọ́ yẹn tí Ṣeun gbá wọn létí níjẹta. Ṣé ká sọ pé assassin ati edi náà ló ṣe Ṣeun? Was Ṣeun under spiritual attack and he didn't know what he was doing? They won't say this one is assassin and edi. Ṣeun will be dealt with the normal way. I'm not saying they're not dealing with that man the normal way. But the police, a whole police officer, boss, big boss, I don't know his rank now, came out to be saying it's assassin and edi. A livelihood, somebody's life, somebody's I think the lady was the breadwinner. She was a lawyer. Just last year, they just lost that life for nothing. Because of power-drunk policeman that was on duty. Not that they stopped them, they didn't stop. They shot at that lady with pregnancy. And the next thing, the police officer said it was assassin and edi. But Ṣeun's own is not assassin and edi now. And this person that I just showed you is not assassin and edi now. That the police stopped a man that was doing his own business, his Okada business, drunk. Anything could have happened to this man. Look at blood gushing out of him. All because he said he doesn't have money or whatever. They took his Okada and pushed him away. And beat him up upon that. And Ṣeun coming out to defend himself and his family is being held there now. So if Ṣeun had not acted that way, we don't know what might have happened to him and his family. Please, let's just make this, just do it right, Nigerian police. Look into all these ones that are going on in your country. Where youths are being frustrated daily by the policemen, where citizens, ordinary citizens, do not have a say in a country where they are supposed to be protected. Do something about it. It's actually annoying. And I don't know what Nigerian police are looking for in Seun's house. As if they are looking for Igbo again. Do they not know that it's unfortunate that that boy just messed up. Sincerely, he just messed up. He just got this policeman, this Nigerian police force, inadequate Nigerian police force with no experience and everything, to just use him as a scapegoat. Because if not, this inefficient policeman, if not, no. Scapegoats. Now they'll be looking for things that, all the things that they've been looking for. This is the time for them to now use their power on that boy. Linford Adeniyi said, all what that happened to Fela when he was alive and has affected Seun mentally. That's why he will never like police, and that might affect Seun's children as well mentally. You are right. You are very, very right. Like I said yesterday, I think it's the last born, and you could see that it was always with Fela. And that is the reflection of the way Seun is growing up. He grew up with Fela, apparently. And he had seen what his father saw with police, with military men. Exactly what happened to Fela himself, how his mother was thrown down from, how they killed his mother. And that's why we always, they kill my mama, they kill my mama, they kill my mama, they kill. It's the same thing, is what is really, really happening to Seun. He hates policemen. I've seen him on all this viral, video going round, where he had always threatened to always slap police and all that. The trauma he's gone through from childhood is still there. When he saw the way his dad was being treated every time, they would come into the shrine, packed everybody, beat them up and all that. It's still in Seun. He grew up in that traumatic, the experience is traumatic for him. And that is what is going through him now. And that is the reflection of who he is. His personality reflects everything that happened to him as a child while growing up with his father. And now, you police, Nigerian police, you are now putting that again in Seun's children. Because by the time you start going there, you have gone there yesterday now, to search all his house, throw everything upside down, in his room, going into the children's room and everywhere. What were you looking for? That is something for the children. They're going to grow up with that, with the same trauma. And then they will grow up and reflect that behavior, that personality again. And that will continue generation from generation to generation. Because that was what Fela became when he grew up. Seeing his mother being thrown from upstairs. That was why Fela hated the police, hated the military, hated the government. And we are now doing it to his son now. His grandchildren are seeing it again. The same action being melted to the children. What kind of society are we having? And they see daily what the Nigerian police are doing. They see daily. Adeyinka Alabi, you are welcome, ma. Of course. They are very cruel. I've never seen people like that before. You profiling young people on the streets of Lagos or on the streets of Abuja or wherever, calling them Yahoo because of the fact that they have a laptop. What kind of a government is that? And you cannot look into that. I've always said it, we don't want the experience of NSAS to happen again. Adeyinka Alabi has said it, they need retraining. And you know the funniest thing, all these people, they have amount, every time they have budget for all these trainings abroad. They have budget for training abroad. So you start wondering, what do they use that money for? What training are they getting at all? Are they getting any training at all? Or is just not reflecting in their activities, their their profession, it's not even showing at all. They have money amounted for all these things. Training of police, and they come abroad. So you just come abroad to just have fun. And you go back, you start your behavior again. Your normal way of doing things. That's the norm. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. I saw it and I said, okay, let's share. Since we are sharing Seun's own slapping the police, let's share where the police is beating an ordinary citizen that has no weapon in his hands. Nothing on his hands that maybe he was even resisting arrest or something. You were just beating the boy. The poor guy. And please, Eshanu Seun and the children. Thank you, Auntie Adeyinka Alabin. Please, Nigerian police, we are begging you. We are pleading on behalf of Seun Kuti. We are pleading on his behalf. If your police were well trained, he wouldn't be drinking with uniform in the first place. Your police would not be on uniform and be dead drunk to the extent that Seun was slapping him and he was just doing like this. He was just doing like this. It shows that he was under the influence of something. Because he would have resisted in one way or the other. But because he was dead drunk. He was dead drunk. He didn't even know that they were slapping him. So you now look at it in that direction too. That if our policeman, the policeman that was being attacked by Seun, if he was not that dead drunk, he wouldn't have even made the attempt of almost killing, because Seun said he almost killed all his family by almost driving them to the river or whatever it was.
Thanks for watching and thanks for your time. See you next time. Bye.